Hello, Brian here, aka Mac, and welcome. This is the day of all days, a day to remember. First of all, a big thank you to Captain Webby, who has allowed me access to his hangar to check out this fucking behemoth of a ship. Now, just to sort of set the standards of what's happening at the moment, it is now 2:30 in the morning. I was watching the Starfarer video for the third, fourth time. I can't remember now. And just before I decided to go to sleep, I checked my account, as I usually do, and I had access to the PTU, which was 2.3. And knowing myself, I knew I would never be able to get to sleep because I'm at work at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's now 2:30 in the morning. I'm at work at 9 o'clock in the morning till 5:30. I'm doing a full day, and I knew I would not be able to sleep when this is available. There are a lot of changes to 2.3, but before we get onto that, we're going to have a full walk around in the Starfarer. This is just incredible. I've literally just going to pump myself with coffee today and hope for the best. I think the hype will just keep me awake. Oh, nearly got smacked in the face by a railing. Anyway, this is literally just gone live. I've just downloaded the patch, so let's get in and take a look. I don't know if you all saw it. I know when I was live streaming, Kit, who came on and said the Starfarer is available. This is fucking epic. I'm literally freaking out right now watching this. This is insane. And just imagine a group of Vandal running towards me right there. So, right, so this is the cargo area. We know this. It has seating for friends, so your friends can come in and sit. And maybe if people who you are transporting. I know there was something in the latest Jump Point stories at the end. I think it was a Sorry Lorax or whatever it's called. Slow Lorax, I'm not sure. Where she was in the cargo hold of the Starfarer. And this is where she would have been. So through here, this is so huge. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Anyway, this is through to the airlock, or the docking collar, which is just below the main, the cockpit. We won't... Oh, you can press it this time, that's good. So we can close it automatically or whatever. And these are for your EVA suits. So you'll likely be walking around in civilian clothing while in here. Oops. And then when you need to EVA, you'll go down here and get into EVA suits. Or if you've just come in from EVAing, you'll get in here and you'll put your suits back in the cupboard and carry on. Wow. Wow. Let's get through here. This ship is so big. I know like my normal walkthroughs of the single-seater ships take about 15 to 20 minutes. I have no idea how long this is going to last because it is so big. Now, they said these are not implemented yet, but they will be implemented later with the U system, I believe. Look at the detail on that. That's insane. But anyway, you go through here, mind your head. Bit like minding the gap when you go on the train. Now, they had clipping issues. Hopefully, they are all removed and we won't fall through the ship because we don't have Disco Lando's magic wand to start flying and going through walls. So when we come up to here, the first option is the right, and this will take you basically around the top corridor of the whole of this cargo bay. So you can literally look down at any point and see who's around. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Here is, I believe, yes, this is the sort of the EVA, not the EVA tunnels, the airlock to the rear catwalk or platform where you do the EVA. Sorry, I keep saying EVA. It's too much excitement. Where you do the refueling. So here they actually have lifts. They are working. I won't use it just yet, but this is. I'll show you where that goes later on. So I assume each one of these will give you information on the fuel you're carrying and maybe the capacity of how much is in there. Are these the refiners? I don't know. I know they said the refiners will be on when the build is finished. These could be the refiners, so maybe it stores it in here. And then you click it and you can refine it and then fill up other ships. This is just fucking incredible. I mean, what frames am I getting in here at the moment? 16. Not good. It does feel a lot better than 16, but we'll call it 16 for now. You can see the two turrets there. There's one. There's the other turret. at the size of this thing. It is just... Oh my god, my head is white. I've got a really tiny head. I feel like those Resistance is futile creatures. Anyway, let's carry on. So this is obviously where you do all the refueling situations. We won't go through the lifts just yet. We'll get to them later. We'll continue around. Oh my god, this is insane. Also, just to let you know, the Jean Scout is now flyable. That is going to be the next video. I'm going to record as much as I can. I'm going to pull an all-nighter and record everything I can tonight. And then hopefully 7 AM my time. As I say, it's now, what, 2? Yeah, 2:30. About 7 AM my time, I'll hopefully live stream for an hour before I go to work. This is where you'd have all your cargo management. You'd be able to fiddle around on here and see what you're transporting and whatnot. Although you can't actually see it down there because of this crazy thick wall. But we'll go through. This is the airlocks, the escape pod, sorry, which looks like it has a little survival kit. That's pretty cool. They're quite cozy. I mean, you can just imagine being shot out and landing on a planet and having to take your survival kit out. You'll probably have a rifle as well. That's pretty nice, that. Now, these apparently are to keep the oxygen in this area. So, whereas if all the ship is decompressurizing, this area here should still have pressure and still have oxygen, so you can get to the airlocks or the escape pods as quick as possible. For some reason, all these escape pods have doors. Man, the detail in this place is just outstanding. And look at all these pipes. Right, the cockpit should have chairs in now. Let's go and have a look. Oh, they do as well. First one we're going to sit in is the captain's chair. This is the view with the cat. Oh, come on. No, don't do this. Never mind. Okay, we won't sit in the captain's chair. But this is the view that the captain... Come on, we can do this. Technically, the view the captain will have while piloting, well, while commanding his crew. You can just imagine. I love these windows as well. I apologise if I'm just blurting out random stuff. I'm just literally crazy excited at the moment. Let's sit in here and see what it looks like. I'll have a sip of coffee while I can. Okay, nice, nice. So this is apparently something to do with the fueling as well. You will have access to the fueling information here. Seems to be a lighting error there, but to be honest, I can let that slide. Seriously, let that slide. Again, thank you to Captain Webby for allowing me to look around his ship. I did copy his account. I've suddenly got feet. I did copy his account to the PTU without him, without his permission. I just got too excited and I thought, you know what? He's in the UK as well, so it would be till the morning till he finally gets up. So I took the initiative. Now again, like the Starfarer, I don't want people complaining about the view because, oh wow, look at the detail. Because although it is very limited, remember this is not a combat ship. It is a ship for refueling. So the potential is that you're not going to be fighting people, and if you did, I'm sure it would have a lot of strength. Right, so we won't sit in every seat. The FPS animations have changed as well. Apparently there's stop starts and jukes, but it doesn't seem to be working in here. We'll leave that for now just in case. I don't want to glitch anything out. But yeah, there's lots of animations. There's also the Arrowhead sniper rifle and Devastator shotgun, which can be found at Yella, amongst other things. So obviously this is the walkway where we just came from. Now something they pointed out before we go upstairs even further is this is all going to be signposted. So you will get lost to start with, but you know, if you find a sign, you'll be able to make your way around even easier. So up onto the third floor, or is this the second? Now this is where it really clipping errors. I hope I don't go through the ship. Wow, wow, wow! This is just gonna. Oh, I've got shivers. So as you can see, these arrows tell you that that's to the cargo bay, that's to maintenance, that's to the living quarters, and this literally joins at one end of the ship to the other end, and practically has the same feature. Although this is the engineering, so we'll leave that for now. We'll stick to this side. This is such an insane ship. Have I said that yet? This is just incredible. So this is to the maintenance area. So this is where you'll obviously have all your systems. And I believe this is the wing. The catwalk should be... So where the fucking hell are we now? Oh, this is to the engine. So this is the gravity generator. This will be up and spinning like we saw in the FPS Star Marine level. And obviously if you switch it off, then the whole place will lose gravity. These, I believe, are the EVA pods. So you'll get your EVA suits here. And I'll just show you this now while we're here. You know I said of the lifts. This hopefully works. This takes you down, so you don't have to go all the way around. This takes you down to the catwalk. I'm facing the wrong way. Classic. Even I'm lost. So when you finish doing your job, you can both get into one each. And smoothly... Let's go to the other one, because that doesn't seem to be working. Don't make me walk. Hang on. This isn't even it. This isn't even down. Ah, we go. That's got it. Never a doubt. So this is back up here, and then you'd come in, you'd take off your EVA suit again and pop it back in there so that it's so that you're back into civilian clothes again. Now, something they pointed out is that the catwalk or the walkway does have gravity, so you will not have any problems with having to EVA around there. Ah, so this is the engine. Whoa. Look at that. It looks... I don't know if these lights are to show the power, how much power it's got, whether or not they turn red, or are they the components? Oh my good God. Look at this little window. We're going to go back out there before we go to that side. Let's just shimmy around. Oh my God. I'm so glad I didn't go to sleep. There was no way I was going to be able to sleep thinking about this. But also, they pointed out that these escape pods are here because, obviously, if you wanted to get back to the cockpit escape pods, it's a long way. And if you're in engineering, you want to stay in engineering, and you don't want to have to run all that way, run the risk of dying. I would like to think that this, with these little holes punched there, may be your intercom to other parts of the ship. Now, I know they're going to have that in there eventually, but maybe they're setting up that just now. So this is actually on the back wing. If we look out the window, I believe, is there a window? We'll leave that for now again. Yes, this looks out onto the catwalk. So we're on the, well, I suppose the left-hand side. I don't know, wing, whatever it's called, section of the ship. And it leads all the way back to the turret. Let's see if we can get in the turret. They said it's going to be like the retaliator turrets, where it turns you upside down. No, it's not working yet. But it should be like the retaliator turrets where you get turned upside down, rather than the constellation turrets, where you are the right way up and you have very limited view. So this is maintenance. Again, a lot of these panels here are going to house some of the components that if they go wrong, you will need to remove and sort out. I love the redness. I don't have a torch, mind, but the redness really gives it that, I don't know, engineering look. You know, it's rough. You can tell it's going to be hot down there as well. Let's get back. So we've been that. Now this, let's just come back out here. That's right. This is the other place. Again, some more access panels there, so you can conduct some maintenance. We'll check the other side out. I believe the other side will likely be exactly the same as this side to some degree. But this is now living quarters. And you come through here, and then you can either go up the ladder, which we'll check that out in a sec if it's... Oh, look at that, automatic. That was nice. That was very, very smooth. Let's try that again. So you don't even need to click it now. You just automatically go up close to it. I can see that being an issue. Yep, there's an issue right there. Let's back away. But very nice. Let's see if we can get this working. There we go. And that's in case you lose power. If you lose power to the whole ship, these lifts are not going to work. So you'll need these ladders to access everything. So, into the living quarters. as you can see, the color has changed, as mentioned in the Disco Lando walkthrough. It's no longer the oranges and blacks, as this is more of a living area. It's got to be clean, nice and sort of compared to that especially. But that's going to have a door as well, so if that does get blown off, you're not going to decompressurize in this whole living area. So we came through there. Let's go right first. Now this is the crew's living quarters. We'll check down here first. You've got your little locker room to get changed in and out of maybe uniforms, and I don't think they're going to house EVA sets. I think they're just going to be personal lockers. You got the females with the Stephen Bender shower toilet. It's like a reverse bidet or bidet, whatever you call it. No toilet paper still. No place. I suppose you could put the 3 shells on there, couldn't you? Sink that looks as though it... No, it won't fold up. That's just the taps. Very nice. Men's is exactly the same. And so this is quite nice. This oh, you can even look out the window as well. This reminds me of the Blades housing in Oblivion. When you go to the Blades stronghold or whatever it is, where you all sleep side by side. Again, you've got what look like personal lockers. That one's semi-open. That one's got an information panel. Not sure why. These look like seats so you can put your shoes on and whatnot. Very, very nice. I can just imagine logging into this game. If you've been playing with some friends on their Starfarer, you log back into their game again, or your game, while they're on, and you'll hopefully load up in one of these beds. So next up is the mess hall. So got a cool little window up there. Don't think we can sit down yet. No, all these little things haven't been implemented. I wonder if they're going to wait until they've got the item use menu or the interaction system in. Nice kitchen. It's like a garbage thing that. Make yourself a cup of coffee. In fact, I'm going to have a sip of coffee while I'm stood here. Imagine myself being here and talking to someone who's having a dinner. Anyway, let's move on. Now, the one thing that does baffle me about the Starfarer is that they've put the captain's quarters right next to the mess hall. I wouldn't have thought that would be a normal occurrence, because I would have thought maybe the crew quarters would have been there and the captain's quarters would have been where the crew quarters were. But obviously, this is how it is. But this is the captain's office. I expect it'll be more furnished than this. And again, I think you'll be able to furnish your own things, like maybe put a couple of space flowers, plants, and a fish tank. He's got his own little bar here. That's pretty sweet. Not the comfiest of seats to say you're going to be getting boozed up. But I do like the desk. Very nice. And then you have your classic bedding. That is incredible. I want that now. Some panels there. Not sure what that does. This is a nice little window. I like the fact they've got lots of windows and the reflections. Look at the reflections. Although you can't see yourself. It does look pretty cool. But it's nice you'll be able to look out, like when you go on a boat and you look out the window. There we go. Stephen Bender, shower, loo. So, that is there. Let's move around to this side. Not sure where this goes. Does this go back to maintenance? I believe it might do. Let's watch this cool transition. Okay. Like a little monkey climbing onto that ladder. Now, I think this one was glitched, but this is another... I am so lost. This is another maintenance hatch. Where does this come out? Oh, okay. So we went that way. This goes in here. We'll check that out in a sec. Let's just go back up this ladder. It's a very smooth transition. I love that. It's very, very realistic. Not glittery or glitchy at all. I think there was one more door here. Was that the way out? Oh, this is the other way. So we came in here. Maintenance 1, maintenance level 3. Let's just go down this ladder, see where we go. Not the sort of ladders you can slide down. Oh shit, come on, don't do this to me. Back away. So we are at the other side now. So this is the other side of the ship. With the maintenance hatch here. So that takes you down. Let's just go and see. No! Fuck. Get off. Let's see where this one takes us. I just have this feeling he's going to fall down them and break a leg. Like Daisy, and then you're completely screwed. Okay, so this was the ladder we saw on this corner here. That's quite nice. Just so you can get to maintenance quite quick if you are in the cargo hold. Look at that, perfectly timed cheeky sip of coffee. No, keep away from the ladder. There we go. As long as you don't look at it, you're fine. Let's go down here. I like that. This is pretty cool. Stand back up, man. So you're sort of in a semi-crouch here. You're not in a full... Oh, that's interesting. Not in a full stand. This brings you out into the other side, where I think you go to the turret access. Oh, that's the turret access down here. The other side's escape pods. Are you still with me? I know they said they're going to release a map so we can all see what it's like. And then this goes back up to the living quarters. But I think that is it. This is such a cool ship. Going down here to get to your engines and whatnot is just going to be... Not that way. So much fun. Not really sure what's down here. There's going to be more components, I guess. Learning where all the components go. You've got a seat there for the engineering. It's quite nice. So you don't have to stand the whole time. But learning where everything is going to be wonderful. I'll see if I can make my way back. Oh no, we'll go down here again. There we go. Probably the quickest way to get to the... what do you call it? Cockpit. I'm facing the wrong way. I hate lifts that do that. It's like Men in Black syndrome. Right, anyway, let's go back to the cockpit. And then we'll call it a day there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work... As soon as I get this uploaded, I'm going to start working on the Jean Scout, or the Katu Al flight. Thank you for watching. Tell me your thoughts of this ship. It is absolutely incredible. I am loving the Starfarer. Don't forget to subscribe. There's going to be 2.3 videos coming thick and fast. And also, follow me on Twitch if you don't know. SuperMacBrothers Ryan. The link will be in the description. Follow me on there, and I'll be live streaming, hopefully very early this morning. If not, it'll be later in the Saturday evening. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you again next time. Wow.